You guys, thank you so much for joining.
Kendall Toole has quickly become one of the most influential names in health and fitness. The popular Peloton instructor has had a meteoric rise, starting right here in Southern California.
I look back on my childhood with so much bliss and joy, just being outdoors and hiking, and then getting to go to my dream school, Fight On, yes, Trojans, and going there for both film and business, and then alongside getting to cheer on all of our teams. So being a spirit leader was great. Running out of the tunnel with the football team.
And not only were you a spirit leader, but you found a passion for boxing.
The best part about boxing is that it's the physical representation of what can go on internally, right? There's so many metaphors for what goes on. Like, you don't worry about your opponent if they're in the other corner, right? It's no different than a problem in life. You don't worry about the problem until it's right ahead of you, and not wasting your energy worrying about it before it occurs. So there were so many, the duality of like the metaphor of the sport alongside the physicality. Because truly, if you're in your head or you check out at any point while you're boxing, you're gonna get hit.
Your journey to Peloton, how did that even come to be?
I will say, life, I thought I had a plan, and I was one of those type A people that had it all put down. You know, I graduated top of my class at SC, I thought I had it. And then life had its own way, as it usually does. So I was teaching at a boxing fitness studio in West Hollywood. That led to being picked up by another fitness studio that was opening in Los Angeles. And after a year teaching there, Peloton slid into my DMs. It was the best Instagram DM slide I've ever had, and the rest was history.
For many users, Peloton is a vehicle to forge special connections. A global pandemic has only reinforced that.
There's something really magical about what we do, and I feel such an honor to be a part of it, where we're building community in our separate spaces, which obviously in lockdown, for me as well, living in New York City and having such deep roots back in California, it's been a way to exhale. It's been a way to collectively communicate together and do something and show up for ourselves.
You said your goal is to help people find their power. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Where does that come from your perspective?
The finding of one's own power, I'm still in process with myself. It's something, for me, my mental health journey was extremely important through that. Really diving deep into that in my final years at USC, as well as using boxing as a tool and going and seeking for help. My power came from owning what my journey was, from owning the dark days, from owning the challenging times. And it gave me a sense of freedom. So what I really hope to do, and what I hope to speak towards, is not only destigmatizing mental health in a way where somebody can see you can have success and you can talk about it and you can be strong and powerful and not have it all together all the time, but also inspire others to say, hey, you can show up as you are. As you are is more than enough. And even if it doesn't feel like it on certain days, it's the consistency in showing up and the presence of being there that makes the biggest impact.